Welcome to Fresh Motivation. It's never easy to want something in life, whether it's to improve yourself, gain something, or achieve a goal. Some people may try to convince you that pursuing your dreams, changing your behavior, and breaking bad habits is difficult. Living in this world is really challenging. And once you recognize that fact, you may begin to take action to help yourself. So, how can you help yourself? What qualities must you possess in order to be able to empower yourself? Work on yourself. You've got to work on yourself. It's important that you engage in a continuous development process. One way to do it is to spend more time on yourself than you have been. That is something you owe to yourself. Giving yourself time is the only way you'll be able to recognize and appreciate your strengths, shortcomings, and what you truly want to do. Many of us are never aware of our potential because we get distracted by other things. We never allow ourselves to delve deeply within because we keep losing time for ourselves. Without a doubt, we can be so good at always saying yes to others that we end up doing all sorts of things for them. We complete their tasks, make them happy, and satisfy their needs. Unfortunately, we burn out in the process. In the end, we are left with no time to accomplish the things that we need to do to improve ourselves. If you keep doing this, you'll find yourself behind on your dreams and even your finances before you know it. So starting today, decide that you're going to spend some time working on yourself because you truly deserve it. Think of your life as a film in which you're the director, the actor, and the scriptwriter. It must revolve around you. You're the one in charge. It's you who will decide if your life is a box office hit or a flop. Overcome negativity. Was there ever a time in your life when you stood up to give a presentation that took you hours to prepare, and a voice in your head told you that you couldn't do it and that you lacked the necessary skills? So despite your desire to speak, you simply shut up and completely ruined the scenario. Your mind went blank at that time because you were so afraid of making a mistake. Overcoming the negative inner dialogue that is always present, even when you don't want it to be, is vital in living a happy life. There are times when you can't help but think you won't be able to achieve your goals. It's exhausting to have all of this going on in your head. It's something you don't want. You want it to stop. And so, learning to overcome it through empowering oneself is an important component of helping yourself. You may question what's wrong with you at times. You strive so hard to convince yourself that you're not insane and that you can achieve your goals. To help yourself, you must learn to make a conscious, intentional, and determined effort to stand up inside yourself and work on yourself while listening to your inner dialogue. You have to fight back against that inner voice. Every day, you must persuade yourself of your abilities, what you're doing, and the goal you want to achieve. And soon, it will all manifest. Whatever you demonstrate in your life is a reflection of what you believe. Part of strengthening that belief level is convincing yourself every day. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, do it with everything you've got. try not to persuade others. If you continue the habit of not working for your betterment and be focused on persuading others to give you their approval, you'll lose yourself. Sometimes, listening to them can cause you to believe that what you're doing is pointless, and you'll soon find yourself giving up your dream. That is something you must stop doing. It will do you no good. You must quit seeking approval from others because it is only you and your success that matters. Instead of trying to win their favor, strive to develop the habit of valuing yourself. Make it a practice to remind yourself that their negative opinions aren't going to stop you. Instead of following the path that they have set up for you, you should follow the one that you want to be on. Don't settle for mediocrity. If you can't start to control yourself and say, "Wherever I am, I'm going to do the best I can with what I have because it is a representation of who I am," then you'll be well on your way. On the other hand, if you develop the habit of being mediocre, it will become ingrained in your mind. Sometimes, setting some high expectations for yourself will help you than getting into the habit of providing less than what you have inside you to give. Stop acting as if you have 1,000 years to live. You're either here today or gone tomorrow. We'll never know. So if there's anything you want to do, then start doing it. When you realize you don't have much time left, you'll quickly feel compelled to give it your all. No one wants to go to his grave with all of his brilliance, talent, and qualities. No one wants to be disappointed that he didn't use all of his talents when they were still alive. Just because they feel life isn't short. Most of us don't take advantage of all of our strengths and turn them into something valuable in the little time we have. When someone is dying, that's the time when he feels compelled to do everything he can. Help yourself before it's too late. Use everything you have and share it with the world. Because if you don't, no one else will. Know that if we start living each day as if it were our last, our life will take on a whole new meaning. The trip of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Helping yourself through improving capabilities, overcoming negativity, not settling in mediocrity, and valuing each moment that you are gifted with. I hope today you start to help yourself. This is Fresh Motivation. See you in our next videos.